Welcome to my YouTube channel. Have you ever thought that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth millions? Well, today, we're diving into the story of the 1998 D-penny, a coin that's much more than meets the eye. Stay tuned to find out why this humble coin could potentially be worth up to $85 million. The 1998 D-penny, a piece of American currency that may seem ordinary to most, carries with it a fascinating story of rarity and potential wealth. Now, before we get too excited, let's take a step back. The standard value of any penny, including this 1998 D coin, is just 1 cent. But hold on, what if I told you that this coin could be worth much, much more? The year 1998 was significant for several reasons. It marked the end of the 20th century, and it was a year when the United States Mint produced billions of pennies. Most of these pennies were made in the Denver Mint, where the D mint mark comes from. These coins were primarily designed with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Nothing too special, right? But here's where things get interesting. Among the millions of pennies produced in 1998, a small number of them have special features that make them incredibly rare and highly valuable to collectors. Here's the twist: the rare 1998 D penny we're talking about isn't just any penny. It's a mint-era coin. In some rare cases, coins come out of the mint with defects, either due to a mistake in the manufacturing process or unusual conditions during the minting. And these errors can drive up a coin's value tremendously. Among these error coins, one of the most sought-after variations is the double-die penny. Double-die errors occur when a coin is struck more than once, but the dies don't align properly. This results in a blurry, doubled image on the coin. While most of these errors are not immediately noticeable to the average person, a trained eye can spot them. For the 1998 D penny, these error coins can fetch incredible prices, sometimes well beyond their intended value. So, why is this coin potentially worth $85 million? That's because, if you manage to find a 1998 D penny with a rare mint error, the value can skyrocket. Some of these rare pennies have been sold for staggering amounts at coin auctions. The most sought-after 1998 D coins with mint errors, such as double dies or unique misstrikes, have been known to go for prices in the millions. Just imagine, an ordinary penny that you might have tossed into your jar of spare change could one day be worth more than the house you live in. And while it's not every day that one of these rare pennies pops up, there are reports of such coins being discovered in collections, estates, or even in circulation. That's when the real treasure hunt begins. Let's talk about some real-world examples. In 2018, a famous double-die penny was sold for over $200,000 at a major coin auction. And while it wasn't the 1998 D penny specifically, it set the stage for how much error coins can go for in the right market. In fact, some error coins can fetch millions of dollars, including other Lincoln pennies with defects. This could very well apply to a 1998 D penny under the right circumstances, where an error coin hits the right collector or auction house. While $85 million is an optimistic number, it's not entirely out of the question in the world of rare coins. Now that we know these coins can be worth a fortune, how can you spot a rare 1998 D penny? Let's break it down. First, examine the coin's date and mint mark. Make sure it's a 1998 D. Once you've got that, start looking for any imperfections in the design. Are there any signs of doubling on the letters, numbers, or images on the coin? This is a sign that the penny might be a double-die error. Next, check the coin's edges. If the strike is off-center, or if there's a raised die crack, these are also features that could significantly increase its value. While some of these errors can be subtle, with practice, you'll start to notice the differences. If you think you've found one, it might be worth getting it appraised by a professional coin expert to confirm its authenticity and rarity. If you think you found a valuable 1998 D penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Well, there are several options. You can bring it to a local coin dealer, or you can use online platforms like eBay to reach a global audience of collectors. But if you've got a truly rare coin, selling at a major auction house like Heritage Auctions could bring you top dollar. So, there you have it, the 1998 D penny, an unassuming coin with the potential to be worth millions if you're lucky enough to find the right error. Whether it's a double die or some other rare defect, this tiny piece of history could be hiding right in your pocket. So, the next time you come across a penny, don't just toss it aside. Take a closer look, it could be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more content like this. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin that could be worth a fortune? We'd love to hear your story. Hey, everyone! If you're a fan of rare coins, history, or simply love learning about the fascinating world of numismatics, then you're in for a treat today. We're going to talk about a very special coin, a seemingly ordinary penny, the 1990s 1 cent coin. But what if I told you this humble penny could be worth a whopping $63 million? Yes, you heard that right, $63 million. Stick around to find out how, why, and what makes this coin so valuable. At first glance, the 1990s 1 cent coin looks like your typical penny. It features President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, a simple design, and the famous "In God We Trust" motto. However, like many coins in the world of numismatics, there's more to it than meets the eye. So, what makes this coin worth so much? Well, in 1990, the US Mint produced over 7 billion pennies. That's a lot of pennies. But what happened next is where the story gets interesting. The 1990 AD penny, minted in Denver, is considered one of the rarest coins out there, not because of its mintage, but because of a special, unique error that occurred during the minting process. Unlike most errors, this one is extremely subtle. It's a type of minting mistake known as a double die error, which occurs when the die that strikes the coin is misaligned. This causes the image, like the date or the letters, to appear more than once, creating a slight doubling effect. The 1990 penny is one of the most sought-after examples of this error. But here's the twist: the reason this coin could be worth up to $63 million is due to the combination of its rarity and the demand among collectors. A small number of these pennies with a double die error were released into circulation. Most of them were quickly spent or lost. But a few lucky collectors managed to find them. Now, it's not easy to spot a double die error just by looking at a penny. You really need to carefully examine the coin under magnification. The error typically appears as a slight doubling on the numbers in the date, the word liberty, and sometimes even the motto "In God We Trust." The doubled letters or numbers are the key signs that you've got a valuable coin. Take a close look at the 1990 penny here. You can see how the number 9 in the year is slightly doubled, and the same goes for the 1 and the 0. This subtle but fascinating error is what sets these coins apart from regular pennies. So, what's the value of these pennies? Well, it all depends on the condition of the coin. A regular 1990 penny, in typical circulated condition, is worth only 1 cent, its face value. But if you find one with that rare double die error in excellent condition, you're looking at a potential value of several $100,000 or even more. Some examples of these 1990 pennies with a double die error have sold for over $200,000 at auction. But the real holy grail, the one that could make you an instant millionaire, is a specimen in pristine condition, often graded by experts as MS67 or higher. One of these coins could easily fetch upwards of $63 million in today's market. That's right. A single penny, the size of a thumbprint, could be worth $63 million. Imagine finding one of these rare coins just by going through a few old pennies at your local coin shop or while searching through your spare change. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, but when it happens, it's a life-changing event. Now, let's talk about why these coins are so valuable. You might think, why is a penny worth so much? Well, it's a combination of scarcity, demand, and the fact that some coins, like the 1990 have historical significance because of their unique errors. Collectors love these kinds of coins because of their rarity, and error coins, in general, have become a very hot market. In the world of numismatics, there's always a demand for those one-of-a-kind pieces. These rare coins have fetched incredible amounts of money at auctions, and their value is only expected to rise as more collectors get into the hobby and seek out these unique pieces. But you might be wondering, are there any other ways to spot rare and valuable coins like this? The answer is yes. In fact, there are tons of other penny errors out there that could make you rich if you know what to look for. Coins with repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, and other anomalies are also highly collectible and valuable. One of the most exciting things about coin collecting is that it's not just about owning shiny, rare coins, it's about the thrill of the hunt. If you're into treasure hunting or even just curious about what's in your pocket change, you could stumble upon something that's worth far more than a few cents. So, now that you know the story behind the 1990 1-cent coin, let's talk about what you can do if you think you've found one. First, don't just spend it, make sure to get it authenticated by a professional coin grader. They'll give it a grade based on its condition, which will significantly affect its value. If you get lucky and find one in top-notch shape, you might just have a small fortune sitting in your hands. If you're serious about collecting rare coins, it's important to get yourself some basic tools. A magnifying glass, proper storage cases, and a coin guidebook can go a long way in helping you identify and protect your valuable finds. So, there you have it. The 1990 1-cent coin is a perfect example of how even the most unassuming pennies can hold hidden treasures. If you find one of these rare errors, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Who knows, your next coin hunt might make you a millionaire. As always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more numismatic content, and share this with your fellow collectors. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!